We feared the worst, that it was going to cost him. Quite mixed this morning as well, and Salvadori made me.
Perhaps he actually becomes one of the favourites.
There's confirmation of the man who's at the top of the rankings in this opening session.
Here is Alex Rins, been at full speed, so
got to push hard to get temperature in the tyres, but can you believe it? Wet enough for Petrucci. Yesterday and this morning, KTM is pushing him into corners. He's getting that vague
in 2021, but he said it sails through to Q2 here, and if he doesn't match,
the flag's going to have a big part to play in these two qualifying sets.
Riders, and only 2 places up for grabs, and absolutely spot on. Yesterday morning in FP1.
He'll be keeping a very close eye on this situation.
Moving. Of course, oh no, he's going flying laps. Brad Binder there.
And Mir, he leads the pack, the world champion. The hard-braking style of this man, Mir.
In those wet conditions.
Yeah, particularly when you look at the pair of them actually had really good rides. They were fighting for...
to 3 into turn 11 though. So the first flying laps then will come in.
On the Aprilia, Mir's a mile ahead of everybody else. That was a good...
Salvadori was down in the final corner, we'll see.
At this stage, to get some nice heat in those wet tyres. It'll be going now. What about Mir then?
Oh, that was a twin.
Third. His lap was scrubbed off for the yellow flag infringement. Now he is back in to
round here.
Yeah, it won't take long for those wet tyres.
Going well on this lap, Aleix Espargaro.
On the rear tyre from me, you could just hear him being... Espargaro behind him, briefly pushes... Yeah, and again, nobody can get within 3/10.
Every single rider has got a red helmet.
In this kind of situation, the track change... mid-44 beckons for here, number 2.
Marquez challenging the 2 Suzuki boys across the...
3 this morning with some mechanicals. There'll be a few worried fate to get ahead of Juan Mir. Now that's a big chunk of tyre. Anxiety on the faces of Paolo Ciabatti and Davide Tardozzi. Just not quite wet enough. He's lost a bit
to second. Excellent stuff from the
Texan down in 16th place. He did start.
Yeah, it is. That's why, because he'd encountered the yellow flags. Because both of their boys at present are not in the crucial... The thing is, if he heads into pit lane now to check...
Dropping out of those tyres.
Unless he's just trying Aprilia in the KTM that would advance.
Pecco Bagnaia is right on the money here.
Launching an assault to head into Q2, but then
now, at their best,
grip on the left. They're all going to get completely murdered. Get an Aprilia 1-2. Aleix Espargaro and Salvadori.
A case of some premature celebrations going on here from a 43.
And it's close.
Yeah, Pecco Bagnaia. He had, I think he came over the line with about 5 seconds remaining. There, out of your picture behind Bagnaia and Luca Marini. Second, Aleix Espargaro is out.
Wow.
He is out. Look. Salvadori Marini probably wouldn't have been your pick. And his side of the factory Aprilia garage, clear of Marini in second.
The 2 Suzukis.
To sit back with Bagnaia having so much work to inspirations. Brilliant though by Lorenzo Salvadori, factory Aprilia team. I'm sure Aleix Espargaro is going to be absolutely EPA. Brilliant last lap of 1:42.55 for the rookies on another new track, and with all the different
story. Pecco Bagnaia, the World Championship leader, will have
Van Zarco. What's going through his mind at this session? Maybe with a look on slick tyres. You know Jack's not going to be
on softs and just go for it.
With all the different swapping of bikes and
mechanics working harder than these last.
Quite good in that FP4 session earlier on when he took a tumble at turn 3.
Yeah, thanks for that, Simon. Very much. Here you see it then. The Petronas Yamaha SRT. These track conditions, surely. Does the
18.
It is damp. Gami looks like they don't quite know what to do at the moment.
Guts at the time, because you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, these teams
for the Petronas boys has paid off. So now
ability to get out there and get temperature in those Quattro's observations. This is where you lose tyre temperature.
Have bought themselves about 2 minutes over the rest on slicks.
It's getting dark again.
It's getting dark again. Valentino Rossi were a masterstroke here. Position for the time being, provided this last sector, and that lap's gone. He was lucky to absolutely mothering this Bugatti circuit. Paolo Espargaro, who at the moment is on the front row. Mark.
What a time that is by Jack Miller. By this weather at the moment, Rossi down in 9th place. Way down on the 6th row.
Marquez on his return.
Franco Morbidelli.
Polispargaro, man.
Yeah, he's looking.
Miller, Polispargaro. There's 8 riders on our screens with red helmets.
First home pole since Christian Sauron in 1988.
Polispargaro, his teammate at the moment, on for
2019. Zarco then, who was brilliant.
Just quickly, I'm really surprised he went as fast as
His conditions in the past. We've said it before, done.
Marc Marquez is coming up.
The lookouts! Honda 1, 2, 3. Mark second. Yellow flags.
Yeah, yellow flags any time
You've got to
ago.
be probably looking at the days of, well,
He's going to be back on pole position. They'll get round for one more lap.
it was set up for the rain, and that's why they just had to stay out there on that one, starting on slick tyres, and it probably deserved.
Marc Marquez is about to pick up his 90, but it's still on Vinales.
He's still got this lap.
Thought this was gone.
Polispargaro as well. He got through for another all Honda front row here in Le Mans because Maverick Vinales.
Toraro is about to blitz them as he comes through.
Knocked out the front row. Fabio Quartararo. He's going to start from the middle of row 3 and 8.
Just after.
Incredible.
Valentino Rossi improved late on. He went up
Great, but luckily he doesn't have to play foot.
to GP action. It wasn't to be in the end.
yes, I mentioned Massimo, a one.